Hi, everybody. Welcome to Creative Pouring. I'm Cheryl. Today, I'm going to do this neat little mold, and I've got my Expert Resin mixed up. I'm going to put some flowers around the outside here, and you'll see what I'm going to do on the inside. All right, let's get started. I'm going to just pull these out. I'm going to spray my mold with isopropyl alcohol around in the crevices there, just so that it gets down in there and I don't have to worry about the resin having bubbles. These are just going to go down in the edge here. Let's see, I'm going to put a mess of them in here to get them all wet. If I didn't mention, this is Expert Resin. And I'm just going to float them in here just so they have like a greeny area around the center. I'm hoping these don't float away. Especially if I end up putting some on the back here. I haven't decided if I don't know if I have enough yet or not to put on the back. I need some more of these leaves. I just got these leaves when I bought like a leaf row from Temu, and I just cut them off. Makes it easier. You don't have all that big green stuff. Yeah, I don't have enough to go over that top, and I'm not making any more. Not right now. So I'll just scrape some of that to the edge. All right. When this cures, I will be back to do the next level or next layer. And if you're not in the right spot or if they're too clumped up, I just use my scry to move them out of the way. There we go. I just want to make sure there's enough green around the edges to make it look good and not sticking together. There we go. I might, let's see, pull one or two up on top of here and let it cure. Yeah, I'm going to do that. Make it look good. If something should happen and you need more, you just have to get more out of here and dunk it in, and then use them to do what you were doing. There we go. That should work. Let me get one more right there. Once this cures, I'll be back and we will see what our next step is. Well, that's all nice and cured. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put these flowers on the back side of it, and I'm going to take the flowers. Let me get a pair of tweezers that'll work with these, that I can get resin all over and not feel bad. These will work. Okay. I'm going to dip them in there, get them all nice and soaked. This is my tea Expert Resin, same one I used earlier. Got it all nice and soaked. And I'm going to put them all down on here. And just start laying them down. These are just some silk flowers I had that I got off of Temu. I love these little flowers. I've used them for other things. I've made a hummingbird circle thing to hang up on the inside of your house with the hummingbird on it. That's closer to the beginning of what I was doing. I might do it again for y'all, just to show you how beautiful they look, if you haven't seen that video. And I'll do it in different colors. I know I'm leaving a lot of resin on it, and it's probably going to overfill, but I can take some out, not a problem. Just smashing it down. Bringing it off the edge. I'll scoop some of this up with the flour. I mean with the spoon or something. Some sort of scoop. I'm getting, see all those bubbles that are coming up out of it? I'm trying to get the bubbles out of it. And these tweezers will be fine once I get, come on, get out of there. Fine. These tweezers will be fine once I get the resin off of them. And as long as you do it while it's still wet, they should be fine. Fold that back over there. It's going to take a few minutes to get all these done, so I'll fast forward while I'm doing this. I'm just scooping some of this this overflow out, because I'm going to need one more layer on it. Because that last layer is going to have to cover these sticks hanging out. I'm going to use my clippers to cut off the protruding stuff. That way it won't be sticking out. If that one doesn't stay down, so what I'm going to do, since I have some spots that are you can see right through them, I'm going to take these little leaves and I'm going to put them on here so I don't have any clear spots. There we go. All right, what I'm going to do is, since I've got that kind of high, I'm going to take a piece of silicone that I have and just lay it on top of it, or something to lay it on top of it to smush it down some, to hold these down so they don't creep up. So I don't have to keep pushing them down all day. All right, I will be back for the next layer. Okay, that's nice and cured. It's not completely cured, but it's cured enough to where I can touch it, and it's still a little soft, but I'm going to nip these little buds off here far down as I can. Just using some wire cutters that I use for my resin. And I'm going to do that for all of these back here. See, I want them down as far as I can get them. And any of the little side ends here, any of these areas here like that, just use my little clippers things here. Whatever I can do to get them off there. Because I want to make this nice and flat as I can. So I can put another coat on the back of it. Any of the higher, see how that comes up? All right. Some of these hang over the edge here. See that little lip right there? I'm going to cut that off. While it's still nice and soft. But I'm going to go ahead and clean this up. And I'll get some resin mixed up. And I'll put it on the back here. I might even go with just UV resin once I get it done. I've got that black UV resin I can use. Or I can get some green. I haven't decided yet what color. But let me get this cleaned up and I'll figure out what I'm going to do next. Whether I'm going to go another layer, which I think I can. I've got a little bit I can use. But let me get it cleaned up and I'll be back to you. I cured that up. It's a little bit full, as you can see. I went ahead and went over it with my sander to cut some of those higher parts down. I just took my sander and went over it. I didn't fancy it or nothing. I just cut some of these edges down. I'm going to go ahead and try to put a top or back coat on this. I'm going to use my emerald green. And I'm just going to grab a couple scoops. And I've got my Expert Resin mixed up. I like to make my mica powder a little opaque. Here we go. See how well this turns out. I'm doing it thin because I know this is not a level surface, and I've got to push it into some of these edges where the bubbles were and stuff. Because I have like a bubble right there. And then I have some more over here. And I have an area right there that needs a little help. This is not going to be a very thick backing. All this one's doing is evening it out and putting a little bit of color behind it. So I'm going to have to treat it like a top coat where it comes to the edges and stops. And not put too much on it. But putting enough to where it doesn't come back on itself and you can still see the color from the other side and from this side because those flowers were a little bit high, a little bit too tall. All right, that looks good. I'm going to go ahead and let that cure, and I'll be back to unmold it. Just try to take that out of there. And I will see you when it's ready. All right, it's demolding day. This still has a few bumps on the top, but it should be all right. I'm gonna put my coasters on the bottom and it should be fine once I get it cleaned up. Let's go ahead and get this out of here and see how it turned out. Those flowers are a little taller than this mold. I was thinking it wouldn't be. I thought it was be all right. Okay. I will have cleanup to do on this a lot. I've got my sander and I'll just sand them down. But let's see. Ooh, that turned out gorgeous. Except for that one little bitty bubble. But other than that, that looks beautiful. I can always drill that out, put a top coat on it, and it's like it won't even be like it was there. Oh, there's another one. I tried so hard to get those bubbles out. Oh well, that's okay. But I think it turned out amazing. Look at that. I will clean it up and get some final pictures for you. So be prepared to see them. That's got a few little bumps and bruises on the backside, but like I said, I'm gonna put my cork board on here and I'll give you a picture of the backside too when I'm done. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this pour as much as I did. And if you did, please don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, and leave me a hype if you have any left, if you wish. If you want to support my channel as a YouTube member, I have 2 tiers. Every single one of you means the world to me. Until next time, keep creating, keep boring. Bye for now.